We've got a new property and business coming in the December 2022 DLC update. I'm going to be talking about where that property is, what we're going to be doing there, who's going to be involved, and a whole lot more. All right, so the one property that Rockstar has shown off so far in the screenshot we got just the other day with the announcement that they made was the Liquor Ace store up in Sandy Shores. Now, if this place looks familiar to you, well, it probably is, because it's been used a lot in single player and in multiplayer. Now, the talented members of the GTA community have already gone and shown us what it looks like without all the stuff going on in the screenshot that Rockstar showed us. So no new cars, no Dax, no Ron, but this is the spot, the Liquor Ace store. So let me just give you guys the background on that, and then we'll actually talk about what it's going to be used for. So it's a small rundown liquor store up in Blaine County that's used in single player and in multiplayer. It's located on Algonquin Boulevard in Sandy Shores. The liquor store is relatively small, and on the entrance to the bar, signs for companies such as Fat Chips, Lager Beer, Fleesa, Benedict Light Beer, Pizvazzer Shark, and Cerveza Borracho are present. Now, in 2013, Trevor Phillips, along with his employee chef, began using the upstairs portion of the store for the manufacturing of methamphetamines, as well as the headquarters of Trevor's business. Now, in Grand Theft Auto Online, the player is able to buy drinks, snacks, or even rob the store, as the game originally took place before the events of GTA 5, before it was turned into a meth lab owned by Trevor Phillips and Chef. Now, this feature is still available after the game's timeline has advanced to present day. So some of the most prominent scenes that happen at this Liquor Ace store, while Trevor Phillips is giving Tao Chang and his interpreter a tour of Liquor Ace, they are suddenly ambushed by the Varios Los Aztecas. Trevor throws the two men into a cooler and heads inside with Chef to defend the Ace liquor. And after a hard battle, Trevor manages to kill most of the Aztecas and successfully defends his meth lab, and it's later used with Michael DeSanta and his crew to plan the Palito score as well. Now, in Grand Theft Auto Online, right out of the gate, the player is hired by Gerald to attack Liquor Ace and steal a journey full of meth. It was also revealed during the Series A funding mission Steal Meth that the meth lab inside the gas station was created during the 2013 events of GTA Online, when the player stole a tanker full of meth juice from the O'Neill brothers and delivered it to Chef in the gas station. And in 2019, with the release of the Diamond Casino and Resort, the lab was used by a heist crew to plan a heist on the Diamond Casino and Resort. And after tracking down the heist crew members, our protagonist finds the heist planning room and kills the heist crew members. So long story short, this gas station slash liquor store slash meth lab has had some prominent appearances in missions for single player and in multiplayer, and it looks like it is going to have a huge purpose in this next Grand Theft Auto Online update. Now, if we go back to the screenshot that Rockstar has shown off, there's a lot going on here. Now, just starting with the building itself, it doesn't look as if they've made any cosmetic changes to it. They have done this in the past. Think of when they added like Benny's Original Motorworks in the game or the Los Santos car meet. They added a couple of cosmetic things, but I really don't think anything has been changed. There is a handful of characters that are congregating out here towards the door and the sign that sticks up out of the ground. There's a lot of like these Juggalo characters and what honestly looks like maybe one of our main characters hanging out with them. And then closer towards the front door, you have Ron, who has appeared in single player and in the Smuggler's Run update. And you have our new Juggalo-esque character, Dax, who's going to be a big part of this DLC, or at least have some involvement in what we're doing. They're congregating there as well. I wonder if they're going to be there all the time, just like how in the Los Santos car meet, we have Mimi, who is there all the time, 24/7. I wonder if they're going to be like permanent fixtures at this location. This next part is purely speculation, but I also wonder if there's going to be vehicle storage here. You guys can see that MTL Brickade custom in the background. Where are we going to store and upgrade this sort of vehicle? So it makes you wonder if it'll happen right there. Same with that customized journey. You can see that there's a like big open area where the gas station was. This would be a very convenient spot for storing vehicles. But then that begs the question, how many vehicles can be stored there? Because is it going to be a public building or is this going to be a private building that you purchase? If I had to take a guess, I'm going to say that this is only one of several acid labs that are going to be in the game. Now, I suspect Acid Lab for a couple of reasons. Number one, there were some leaks in the files found over the last couple of weeks that literally say Acid Lab, and I imagine this is what our business is going to be. And number two, Rockstar uses some very specific wording. Like, for example, they say that we are going to expand the minds of the citizens of Los Santos one trip at a time. I don't know. To me, that sounds like Rockstar is having a play on words for like an acid trip or hallucination. So I definitely think whatever this building is going to be, it's going to be an acid lab. So if this is the one main spot, like the LS car meet, I could see it being a public building where you just get membership to it. Or if this is a private location where there's 4, 5, 6, possibly even more locations like this, whether they be convenience stores or gas stations, then it's something that you would purchase and be able to customize on your own, like an agency or an office. So I can honestly see these acid labs operating and having multiple purposes. Number one, it's how we start a different business or a business opportunity. Number two, I also see it as a hub for doing various contact missions and jobs given to us by DAX. And number three, I see it as a hangout area with some sort of other passive income or whatnot, whether it's helping juggalos or doing random things that are going on, and also potentially vehicle storage, as we're looking at right here. Now, just doing some more personal speculation, it makes you wonder how much this sort of thing is going to cost. If it's a public area like the LS car meet, I don't see it being more than, a couple $1,000, $10,000, $50,000, $100,000 in order to get access to it. But if it is a private place where your character has to buy it, then I could definitely see it being definitely upwards of $1 million to $3 million, depending on all the upgrades you put in there. I could imagine things like security system, extra vehicle parking. I could see various styles, even though it is a gas station or a liquor store, upgrades to the business that makes producing stock or goods faster, something along those lines. So that's how I think our brand new property is going to work in Grand Theft Auto Online, whatever it's going to be, which I speculate is going to be these acid labs that are taking place up in Blaine County and Sandy Shores. So far, everything we've seen is taking place up there, including this shot right here of our brand new vehicle, the Declasse Tahoma Coupe. And even some more talented people of the GTA community have tried to recreate this shot right here, and Rockstar do so with some very fancy editing tools and magic. But as you can see here, this is a pretty close one-to-one representation of the car and also the location where the shot was taken from. So we're going to be hanging out in the desert. We're going to be hanging out in Sandy Shores, Palito Bay, Grapeseed. It's going to be a big part of this update, sort of that redneck juggalo lifestyle. So I think this is going to be really interesting to see how Rockstar pulls it off. But that's the property side of things. As we, of course, get more information, I will definitely be sure to keep you guys posted. Let me know how you think our new business, property, acid lab, convenience store, liquor store is going to work in Grand Theft Auto Online. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and all the Rockstar Games videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. Be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.